and the maturity to face further challenges. Prophet Abraham's people rejected his call to Islam. Today, the religion has spread to the whole world. Allah's name is glorified and his rulings followed by Muslims worldwide. Although our civilization is different from those in the olden days, the foundation of Prophet Abraham's struggle to disseminate Islam is still relevant to this date. Muslims are urged to pray for Prophet Abraham before the end of their daily prayers. Peace be with Abraham and his descendants. Hostile and inhospitable. Stretching for thousands of miles between Egypt's River Nile and the Tigris in Iraq, the desert has stood witness to some of the greatest civilizations and prophets sent to guide mankind in its journey through life, a journey between two rivers, the Nile and the Tigris. This is the entrance to Mecca al-Mukarramah, the holiest city in Islam. The modern roads leading to the city were once only small paths used by Arab traders and caravans who plied their trade between Syria and Yemen. Mecca, an ancient city rich in history. The last prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was born here. Prophet Adam, the first human being, had also been here. Prophet Abraham and his son, Prophet Ishmael, played significant roles in the development of this city. Because of its age, some people might have mistakenly suspected that the city is lacking in development. Far from it, a plethora of merchandise and goods can be found here, rivaling even the major Western cities. More than 500,000 people reside in this medium-sized city. Mecca is tranquil and serene during the non-Hajj or pilgrimage seasons. However, during the Hajj seasons, the roads in the city are thronged with vehicles and people. Mecca is surrounded by hills and mountains. From a high place, this valley seems encompassed by buildings. The old and new buildings with their own unique architectural splendor make Mecca even more attractive. However, the most most attractive and significant feature and landmark of Mecca from the olden times until the present is Masjidil Haram. Here lies Kaaba, the first house of worship, which was originally built by Prophet Abraham and his son Prophet Ishmael. From Palestine, Prophet Abraham traveled to Egypt. He later moved back to Palestine after a short stay. Following him on his journey was Sarah, his first wife, and Hagar, his new wife. Through Hagar was his first son Ishmael born. Isaac, his other son by Sarah, was born much later. Sarah was said to be jealous of Hagar. God then asked Abraham to separate Hagar from Sarah. Thus, Abraham started his journey with Hagar and Ishmael, who was still suckling. Armed with only faith and obedience, Prophet Abraham crossed the Sea of Sand, a vast land with the scorching sun on his back. On his camel, which is guided by God, Prophet Abraham persevered on his journey. After covering hundreds of miles of land, the faithful Prophet Abraham and his family arrived in a valley surrounded by hills and mountains. This valley, once empty and desolate, is now a serene and peaceful city, which sees multitudes of people ceaselessly visiting its house of God. During the Hajj season, it is estimated that more than 2 million people travel to Mecca to perform the Hajj, the fifth pillar of Islam. Here, there are no social, no status segregation.